Good evening, everyone. This evening, we are going to shed some light on a very different subject, as it is Indian or Indic cultural subject known as yoga. Most of the people know yoga, but they don't know much about yoga. They cannot delve deep to find out who started it, what is the what is the proper translation of yoga, what are the 195 sutras of yoga that we must follow while doing yoga. And most of us in India, 99% of the Indian people who perform yoga, they perform haphazardly. They just copy, emulate other people who sit on the mat squattingly, their hand, their arm laid on their ankle, and their finger touches to their thumb, eyes are closed, and they're just sitting over there. No, that is not yoga. Here in this subject, you are going to find out some etymology of yoga. Etymology, history of yoga, you can find out who started it, when he started it, what he has said, and what are the myriads of benefits of yoga. I have chosen 5 points to elaborate this Indian mythological science. It was a mythological science, but it is not Indian anymore. As a matter of fact, less in India, more in Western nations, everywhere from Canada to Australia, everywhere people are gaga after, bunker after performing the yoga religiously, very faithfully. So, point number one is the Vedic saints, the founding fathers of yoga, 5,000 years ago. This mythological art was found 5,000 years ago by the Vedic saints. Vedic saints started performing the yoga. They discovered the myriads of benefits, and they started preaching this art of yoga to their followers everywhere. That was the time when the media or the press were not available, TV or mobiles were not available, computers or satellites were not available, hence the spread of yoga was very, very snail paced. But nevertheless, it took 5,000 years today to reach at the apogee. Yoga is not a new word, but yoga, as a matter of fact, on the contrary, has become the household name everywhere, less in India, more in the West. Though it was found 5,000 years ago by the saints of that era, they found lots of benefits, millions of benefits out of yoga, and they performed, and not only we can say obscure type of vague benefit or just hypothetical benefits, but they treated their maladies, their disorders, every single thing they treated by performing yoga. Point number two, Adi Yogi Shiva, the father of yoga. Adi Yogi Shiva actually proliferated, mushroomed, spread yoga performance everywhere in India. He was the one who actually dedicated entire life to the proliferation of yoga, taught everyone wherever he traveled all over India, and taught everyone how to perform the yoga and what are the benefits of yoga. You say meaning of yoga is the union between your mind and your body. Whatever the ills you have, whether it is depression, chronic depression, whether it is clinic depression or manic depression, whether it is stress, whether it is any kind of cancer, or if you have any kind of other problems that you are suffering from, yoga can definitely help. He convinced the people to perform yoga whenever there is anything wrong in your mind or in your body. Point number three is Saint Patanjali introduced 195 sutras of yoga. Now he made some modification in yoga, some rectification in yoga. Traditional yoga means you sit down on the mat, suffocate yourself, and just recite whatever you want to recite. 195 sutras are there, and I don't believe that any Indian knows 195. Only 9 sutras I don't know that they know. But they just sit and close the eyes and hum whatever they can remember. But Patanjali told that my yoga is not the kind of yoga that you sit down on the mat, suffocate yourself, close your eyes, but my yoga is truly body and mind yoga. He taught his yoga that the person should stand on his left leg and lift the right leg, lean it on the left ankle, left knees, and close the eye this way. He is going to get the union between mind and body. Body will also be utilized. Body will also be used in this yoga, and this way, person is going to remain slim. Person's body is not going to fluff up. It's not going to get round in the middle, because when you're sitting and doing yoga 2-3 times a day for, say, for example, 30 minutes every time, so your body definitely is going to go roly-poly. But Patanjali Yoga, he said that it's going to keep your body in shape. Point number 4, Rishikesh, the yoga capital of the world. Rishikesh is in UP, and that is still considered the capital of the yoga of the world. World capital of yoga means all the saints and the sages in Rishikesh, they all know 195 sutras of yoga by heart, extempore, and that everyone who really wants to know really the art of yoga, proper art of yoga, not by snake oil sailor, everybody becomes yoga teacher and everybody tells you sit down over here on the mat, suffocate yourself and this, that and all that. It's just a mumbo jumbo, mumbo jumbo, mumbo jumbo. And they extract money from you. No, Rishikesh is not that kind of place over there. Money is voluntary. If you want to pay some kind of donation, paid. If you don't want to pay, don't worry about it. They're going to teach you veritable, genuine, real, de facto, and de jure yoga. Point number 5, Satoyama. Satoyama means living in harmony with nature. You don't destroy nature. Nature is going to destroy you. You don't destroy forest. You don't destroy flora or fauna. You don't destroy rivers or oceans. You don't destroy anything belonging to the nature. Otherwise, you are going to get the vice versa retaliation. Means the nature is going to destroy you. That is the fundamental message of yoga or Satoyama. Satoyama means live in harmony with nature. Don't disturb the nature, don't disturb the nature, don't hate the nature, don't loathe the nature, but love the nature. So then and then, if you develop that kind of inner qualities, this kind of noble, chaste, absolutely noble qualities you develop, then this yoga is going to heal all your mind and the body illnesses, all the mind and the body disorder that you have, or any kind of malady that you suffer from, mind related or your body related maladies, both can be healed by yoga. So, do yoga religiously, faithfully, punctually. Nothing wrong with that. You don't have to join any gym to pay 1,000 rupees a month. You don't have to have any kind of equipment for 10, 15, 20,000 rupees. You need only one piece of cloth that you can have in your home, spread it on the floor, and try to go on your terrace early morning when the sun is about to come up, and at that time you can actually perform yoga and you're going to feel the result. All your tension, all your stress, all kinds of depression, all kinds of anxiety, all kinds of worries, everything will be relieved. And most of our mind and the body melodies are connected with our stress. If you are stressful, you are sick. If you have a depression, you are sick. If you have anxiety and you are anxious, you are sick. If you have any kind of stress, you are definitely terribly sick. And this is the crux of all our melodies. And this crux of the melodies are cured by yoga. Thank you very much for listening. Meet you again next time. Until then, God bless everyone on this planet. Take care of yourself. Amen.